Elevate investors, it's Mitch Walsh, Group Sales and Development Director at Elevate. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm here today to talk you through our weekly educational piece to give our investors a true understanding of how to maximise your investment. So what I want to talk to you today is about maximising your rental return by diversifying your rental options. And what this means is buying an apartment that gives you an opportunity for both long-term rental returns as well as maximising on short-term rental opportunities in any downtimes. Now there are benefits for both options, but as with anything when it comes to property investment, it is all dependent on a number of key factors, mainly being the quality of the development and the apartment, and also the quality of the location. So I'm going to talk you through the benefits of your longer-term rental options. Now, in areas like Liverpool and Manchester, you would typically be looking for a rental yield of 5 to 7% net. Now, at the 7% mark, which is the higher end of the bracket, this would typically be achieved within a couple of years of owning the property when rental prices rise in hand with property prices rising as well. Now, this is obviously the safer option as you do have your longer term ASTs ranging from 6 to 12 months. However, it doesn't give you the opportunity to maximise your rental returns from what you would have when benefiting from your short-term rental options. So I'm going to now talk you through the benefits of the short-term rental options and the potential downsides as well, just to give you a clearer picture of what is the best option for you. Now, short-term lets in particular in Manchester and Liverpool have an average occupancy rate of over 80%. Now, this is significant when you consider the nightly rates that you can achieve, ranging between £75 to £150 a night for one-bedroom apartments. So taking this into consideration, this is a real strong positive way to maximise on your rental return, with returns ranging between 12% net and up to as high as 20% net. Now this is all dependent on using the correct management agent. Obviously it will cost you a little bit more because you will have a number of different things that need to be done that wouldn't be required in a long-term rental option, such as nightly cleaning, maintenance, upkeep, etc. So these are all things that you need to take into consideration when looking at the possibility of the short-term rental options. And one of the things that you also need to consider as a potential downside is the uncertainty of the short-term rental options. Now that's not to say if the short-term rental options don't work on your particular property that you can't then go and look at a long-term rental option. But again, it's all dependent on things like the climate, the location and the quality of the apartment. So while you don't have that added certainty that you have for your long-term rental options, I still think it's something that is worth looking into to maximise your return on investment. So that's it from us here today. Thank you very much for joining us. Join us back here next week for our weekly educational piece. If you would like any further information on short-term lets or some of the investment options that we have available, please get in contact to one of our designated team on the telephone information below. Thank you very much for joining us and you have a lovely day.